Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, May 6th, and we're going to start our prep here for today. Just a quick reminder before we do get started, derivatives trading is inherently risky and past performance is not indicative of future returns. Now, we did all of our macro views yesterday, so today we're going to just jump right in here to the charts. First, we'll start with our washing machine play. We mentioned this yesterday that we're watching for that insurance washing machine where we see the downward pressure for the insurance buying to come in. And then once that's done, we see the market rise for the insurance sellers in the market to collect their premium. And that's exactly what happened yesterday. We saw at 10 o'clock that that was finally in our red zone. That tells us that now that is likely done on the downside. And that's about when we bottomed was early yesterday, around 10 o'clock. And then we proceeded to rally from there. Again, insurance buying comes in early, keeps that downward pressure. Once that's done, we make the move up. So all that insurance is worthless. And then that clears the way then for the downside. And that's what we saw play out yesterday. So again, today we are very similar. We are still um, in our yellow zone, so we have room to go to our red zone, especially with Bessent at 10 o'clock and Trump speaking 4 times today, with Carney at starting at 11:30. So those will be what we look for insurance buying to come into, and that will put downward pressure likely early in the day. We are today looking for more rotational price action if we hold up basically our low of Globex. Rotational price action expected between 56.20 and 56.93. So right around where we are at this 27.22, where price keeps oscillating back and forth right now. That's what we're going to watch for if that holds. If that breaks, we will target 55.83. And if we see an expansion, 55.61. We are below all of our lines in the sand, major and minor. And so we are looking for a little bit bigger ranges today than we have been seeing. Our minor line in the sand is at 56.60. So that would be a gap fill attempt as well. Yesterday's low is just above that or just below that at 56.55. So around a gap fill attempt would be a retest of our minor line in the sand as well. Yesterday, we did make our move. The last couple of days, we've made our moves on lighter volume, especially as we're coming into FOMC. That's what's expected. The last week or so, we had the capitulation move on Wednesday on the date on the earnings release, and then Thursday, Friday, and yesterday were all on 20 to 25% less volume. And that is, again, one of the things we want to watch because we're waiting for traders to begin to engage again and seeing if they're going to come in on that buy side or on the sell side. So that's what we're going to watch for today on the ES. Your other key levels that you want to really be paying attention to today. 50. So we mentioned that gap fill attempt around that 56.50 area, 50 to 55. Above that, 56.79. Our upper rotational band again is 56.93. And if we happen to make a push above that, depending on if people get too much insurance or not, 57.14 is your next big area. Below us, 56.04 would be the gap fill from the earnings last week. And then below that, outside of our bands that are our lower targets and bands that we talked about, we will also watch for 55.74 and 55.89. Those will be your two other more major levels on the ES. On to the NASDAQ. And yesterday we gave you some key levels to watch on the NASDAQ. 20,268 3/4 and 20,026. And we held that 26, got up almost at 268.75 and then sold off from there. So we did hit our rotational band at 20,198, and that's when price then started coming back down. Again, we expect that rotational price action to take hold, and that's what played out yesterday. So today we are looking for rotational. We are, if you see here, we are still above our major line in the sand, which dampens some of this downside. So be mindful if we break 19,522. Uh, but today we're looking for rotational from 20,140 to 19,816. Again, just like on the ES, we are right at that lower rotational band right now. So breaking that, we would look for 19,654 and 19,557, which both are still above our major line in the sand. So as long as that holds ahead of FOMC, that's going to be a little bit more supportive. NASDAQ is going to be very similar in terms of insurance. We are in our green zone. We have plenty of room to go up to the red zone, so that will put some downward pressure early on. Some other key levels for you today are going to be 19,991 quarter, 19,670 and 3/4, and lastly 19,811. And if we make a move higher, the first area to watch is going to be 20,131. And you can see these when we look here. This is what we're looking at for some of our others. And then 20,091 will be all of your key levels here today on the NASDAQ. And then oil, we did hold that 55 level again. So it came down to 55.30 and held and could not make any push under. So again, back inside of our rotational zone yesterday. We mentioned that looking for 58 and higher. Now we're up to 58.60. So again, we are still rotational here. We're looking for rotational from 57.02 to 59.38. And if we break 57.02, then we look back for that 55.13, 55.30 area. We are below our line in the sand at 61. So watching if we get over 59.38, that would be our next area to watch, would be a retest of our line in the sand on oil. And other than that, oil has been very choppy, very sideways and rotational. So it's better to focus bigger picture and just trade some of the edges a little bit easier. Onto gold. Again, we came down to our lower end last week, held a rotational low, and now we've made a big push up. We're looking for a move towards all-time highs. And again, our rotational zone is held, and we've now broken out of that. So what we'll watch for here, and you can see, where we are in relation to all of this is we'll watch if we pull back and test our rotational high, which is at 33.61. That will be the first area we look for support. Otherwise, we'll look for a move back down to 33.21. Staying above 33.61, our targets will become 34.26, and 34.02 was our first, which we actually hit in the overnight, so we are already there. And we will look for 34.26, and then we would look for a move back up to 34.50, which is our all-time high, and 34.71 is where we would expect big defense coming in from our market makers. Your other key levels today on gold will be 33.78, 34.26.75, and 34.59. Those would be the three levels kind of above us. Below us, another level you can watch will be 33.39. That would be the other area to watch for support to come in. So that would be inside of our rotational band, but ahead of the middle level there. So those are the areas that we would watch for on gold. And again, this is a very bullish setup as we head into a stagflationary period with slowing growth and increasing inflation. And so we can watch for gold to continue to be a safe haven asset as people want to flock there. If you guys have any questions, please feel free. If you're a professional subscriber, you have access to our website. You will also have access to our Discord room. You can post any questions there. And we have some new tools that will be coming out within the coming days and weeks for you as well that we will go over. As always, guys, control your risk. That's the number one thing that we do control. And with Bessent at 10 o'clock and then Trump 4 times today, there's a lot to be mindful of. So just make sure you're paying attention to your risk and staying safe out there. Have a great day, everybody.